So, how and why teach this? Because this has been my background, my hometown, Nagpur. There is one branch of small office of Parliament of World Religions in Nagpur itself. So, my hometown has its own uniqueness because it's right in the center of India, and so most of the major world religions central offices are located in Nagpur. There is Zoroastrianism. There were four Jewish families, but they all moved to Mumbai and some to Israel. But Zoroastrianism, we have Jainism, both of the denomination, Shwetambar, Digambar. Then we have Buddhism, that is historic because one of our hero, Dr. Ambedkar, embraced Buddhism on 14th October 1956 with 600,000 of his followers on 14th October 1956. So that's the world's largest conversion ever happened in the human history. So that place is Diksha Bhumi, so Buddhism's headquarters there. We have National Council for Churches in India. So it's a gathering of all the churches of India, and of course there is Gurudwara Singh Sabha, and there are Sufi shrines of Muslims. So in total, it's all mixed culture and grew up. And Nagpur has been, when there are so many religions, there is a collision. Of course, there is a collision because there are difference of faiths, and so there are differences. So what sparked me the story? In 1967, there was a saint called Rashtrasan Tukudoji Maharaj. His followers, he founded Gurudev Seva Mandal. His followers wear this hat. So it was a monotheistic. It is a monotheistic movement, and he wrote Gram Gita. That is one book, Gita of the Villager, which called. So he collaborated all of the heroes of the various world religions and wrote literature for the villages in India. There are 40,000 branches of this Gurudev Seva Mandal. 1967, he was diagnosed with cancer, and he was in the hospital, and he came to know the news. And that was the most brutal communal clash between Buddhists and Muslims. Thousands of people were massacred. They killed each other. And when he was diagnosed in the hospital, he was diagnosed with cancer, he's laying in the hospital, he came to know that news. And then he literally called his assistants and like, hey, I need to go to my ashram, I need to call a meeting. He called a meeting, and that 20-minute sermon is still in the archives of All India Radio. That 20-minute sermon, he explained the power of praying together. And he invited one of the legendary Padma Bhushan Maulana Abdul Karim Parekh, Bhadantana the Kausarian, Bishop D'Souza, Bhai Gyanendra Singh, and a few of the Jain monks. And he, while explaining the power of prayer, he said, if Buddha's scriptures teaches compassion, where is your compassion gone? If your Quran talks about humanity, where is your humanity gone? And instead of stating that my religion is the best, can we all come together and pray together for the welfare of the nation? If your religion tells you to love your nation, love your neighbor, can we come together and pray together for the welfare of the country? That was the day, the foundation of the Peace and Reconciliation Commission in India. So before Archbishop Desmond Tutu came up with the idea of Peace and Reconciliation Commission, I believe God was himself working there. And that movement and that interfaith coalition has enabled me to be, I was a part of Peace and Reconciliation Commission in India. There were many signs of, so my job was to call the collector, the political officers, and inform them, hey, this is happening, call the police and stop this. So peace building having dialogues, and I've been the part of the Peace and Reconciliation Commission in India, and that has been my journey, 13 years, and so now I'm teaching at North Park, and I keep sharing stories of my people. So interfaith dialogue is the bridge to resolve the conflict. So conflict resolution.